Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from ICM. That's a 135 scale kit, but this time it houses not only the model but also figurine set, and as you can see we have Sd.Kfz.251/1 Ausf.A together with German Infantry, all together in 135 scale of course, so you can make nice diorama just by buying this kit and assembling everything what is included here. Obviously these two sets are available separately, you can get them separately if you want, but this one offers easier way to get figurines together with vehicle, because just vehicle maybe not that interesting for you. As you can see, packaging is quite typical for ICM. We have this nice box art on the front. Here you can see comparison with my hand, it's not that big box. Then on the side we have some information about real vehicle, so here you can see it. Here is a short history note, here is information about the kit, so there are 290 parts for the vehicle and 81 parts for figurines. So in total there are 371 parts. Then here we have one of the marking options which is included here. It is also depicted on the box art as far as I remember. Here you can see it once again. And now we are going to open this box, but first let me remind you that we are gathering money for the new camera, and you can help us too by pressing the donate button on our website. Some of you already donated some money, and I would like to say thank you, because this money will help us improve photo and video quality of our reviews and make them even more enjoyable for you. So box structure here is not surprisingly typical for ICM. As you can see, we have this cover printed top cover which is flexible, and it's actually not providing any protection to the plastic. What is protecting plastic is this tough white cardboard box which has all the sprues inside. As you can see, all vehicle sprues are packed into the same plastic bag, and then we have another plastic bag for figurine parts. So we're gonna check them one by one and see what is included here. Of course, we reviewed these sets separately. You can find reviews on our YouTube channel and website, but this one might be handy in case you would like to see what you get by buying this particular version of the kit. Okay, so first we have figurine parts. As you saw, there are 3 sprues in total. So first we have this sprue with various accessories, and I will zoom in so that you can see it closer. So here we have, as I said, various equipment for these soldiers. Obviously not everything will be used in this build, so some of these parts will go into your spare parts, but molding quality is really nice. Here you can see their actual size. Some parts are slightly bigger than the fingertip, so be careful while working with this, but still it is nice to have such inclusion out of the box. As for figurine parts, they are given on the next plastic sprue. I'll zoom out so that you can see whole frame. And parts division is typical for 135 scale. We have separately molded legs. We also have separately molded hands, as you can see here, heads, and then we have one-piece torsos. So unlike 24 scale, here we have one-piece bodies. Now let's zoom in and try to focus on the faces so that you can see level of attention to small details in this kit. Once again, I remind you that this is a plastic kit, so as you can see all external features are carefully replicated, and the only thing which will be needed from you is careful painting, of course, because otherwise it will be shame to lose all those details because of the uncareful painting, let's say. So those are sprues for figurines, and now we move on to kit parts, which are provided in form of this thicker plastic bag, because there are more sprues inside. Now just give me a second to remove it, and we're gonna check them one by one. So first one here we have hull parts as well as engine parts. As you can see, molding quality is really nice, and here you can see engine pieces. Also here we have lower side panels for the main hull. Also here we have several panels, and external detailing looks fine. I can zoom in so that you can see it closer. and I think it would look even better once you add some weathering and oils to those parts. Next we have two absolutely identical plastic frames. Here they are. I'll show you only one because obviously they carry the same set of parts. Here we have road wheels and also some minor external equipment. For example, here we can find even rifles and machine gun here. So all those parts look good, and of course you have to glue in place those wheels one by one, but their molding quality is really nice. Once again, I will repeat it, and I think with added washings they will look even better. Next we have this plastic frame, which is more concerned with tiny elements. As you can see, we have here various parts for the engine, as well as various tools which are placed on the hull. So it is up to you which ones to use and which ones will be left aside. Then we have separate plastic bag with transparent sprue. Here we would need only several pieces. As you remember, glasses are not used for Sd.Kfz kit. And of course masks are not included here. Then we have another plastic bag with vinyl parts. So vinyl parts obviously include front tires. I will zoom in so that you can see them. So front tires, and also we have vinyl tracks. Some might be happy to see such inclusion, some might be sad to work with vinyl parts, but we have what we have, and there is no way around this. Here we have last gray plastic sprue. So here modeler will find large hull parts. Here is the top section. As you can see, all hatches and even bonnet is molded separately, so maybe you can open them on your build. Here we have some interior pieces. So overall molding quality looks to be fine, and I hope that we won't have any fitment problems when assembling this vehicle. And on the bottom we find assembly manual. So there are actually several assembly manuals. Why? Because we have assembly manual for the German infantry. As you can see here, we have parts map, paints chart, and then assembly manual combined together with painting guide. Then we have also set of German infantry weapons and equipment, and again we have assembly manual for this. And then we have this brochure for Sd.Kfz itself, but inside we also have decal sheet, which is not that big, but it features all necessary symbols for several marking options. Let's zoom out, and we are going to open this assembly manual and see what is hidden inside. So of course we have parts map. As I said, those clear parts won't be used. We will need only lenses for headlamps. Assembly process starts with lower plate, then you attach lower side parts. Those compartments are placed into the right spots, then you use the side panels. We continue with suspension and engine. Then we install, let's say, dashboard. We also install seats and various armament which is placed inside this vehicle. As you can see here, we have driver's seat, again some seats for soldiers. Here we install all those separately molded hatches. Note that bonnet is proposed to be assembled in closed position, but of course nobody stops you from opening it if you would like to depict it in open position and expose engine inside. Then we continue with various internal equipment, and note that it is already 83rd step and we are still moving with suspension parts. Then we assemble suspension from the different side. Note that all suspension arms are glued in place separately, one by one, so it will be quite an interesting process. I mean, we have vinyl tracks, so we won't have to bother with separate track links, but we will have to use separate suspension arms. And in total there are 103 steps to complete in order to have your vehicle look like this. Then we have here two marking options. This one comes from France, May 1940. This one is from Greece, May 1941. This one is from Russia, July 1941, and this one is from Russia, November 1941. Winter version obviously might be more interesting because you can add mixed weathering with snow and mud, but of course it will be up to you which one you choose for your build. So that's all for this video review. This set is already available for purchase. You can get it in any good model shop. For example, Modelimex should have it for sure. Of course, I will be happy to discuss this kit with you here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.